One of the positions that happens a lot of times, for me, I switch to reverse Keisukatame style positions, reverse side control all the time. The reason I do it is because it's a great place to attack Kimuras. One of the things that you can do though, because sometimes people get really defensive with their arms, they kind of feel it, you can kind of set a trap for them. So typically, to give you an idea of where I set this up, if I'm in side control, the person pushes with that frame across the neck, I'll switch to the reverse position, right? This kind of negates that. Now, what I'll do from here is, if I'm trying to go for the Kimura, but he's staying really tucked in tight with his arm and I can't get it, I'm gonna kind of bait him into something. So I'm gonna take my elbow and I'm gonna bring it up to the head and I'm gonna lean back a little bit. I'm purposely giving him space. If the person takes the bait, which most people will, they're gonna bridge up into you, okay? Now you have to be careful because if they bridge up really well, kick the leg back behind them, they can drive right into you, okay? So as soon as you feel their hips turn over, you've got to make your move. So we're laying here, I'm kind of leaning back, I'm pressing on this foot, and as soon as he turns to his side, I'm gonna step over. Now notice, my foot has kind of an arc. I'm not stepping straight, because if he steps up with his leg, I'll go right into a half guard, right? But if he steps up anyway, if I hook, no problem. And then from here, we can go right into mount. Sometimes if the guy turns hard enough, you'll end up turning into this position, and you can set up a lot of like attacks like a, I call it an ugly armbar, but I think it's called like a monoplata by some. So let's look at it again from the back angle here. So we're here, my partner, I'm in side control, my partner's pushing against my neck. This is typically when I'll use this. I'll let go of the head, circle, and I switch. Again, we're keeping something connected to the hip all the time. Since we're in a side control, my toes are active. My hips are not actually touching the ground right now. I've got about this much space between my hips and the ground. And so just make sure that I got all my weight on Chad. Now again, maybe I'm trying to go for the Kimura, the arm, but he's doing a good job of keeping everything tight. So I'm gonna take the elbow and I'm gonna lean back just a little bit to sort of encourage him to come up. And as he does this, I press off and step over. And then from here we switch into a mount. The only problem you will run into is initially, is as we turn over here, this leg here, he might start trying to work on it to push it in. So if that is the case, we'll grab that tricep, pull it up, and secure our mount. Let's look at this one more time. Right there. And if you wanted to set this up into a drill, it would look something like this. Go here, boom, touches, here, lean back, step, over, dismount, switch, boom, stepping over, going under, dismount, switch, boom. And you can go back and forth into that position, timing yourself to use this. I've used this in several tournaments, and I've used it in MMA fights before. Really effective move because, again, that person's turning into it because the underhook is a viable escape.
It's a trap.
Done.